Alright, good morning everybody, and welcome to Gavin Farm. We're on the Flat Acres map again this morning. Still harvesting, still doing all the things. Now, outside of the stream, let's go to the map here. Outside of the stream, the production point for the cotton ginner is full. I did get all of the cotton bales off of the field, so we've got no more cotton bales remaining in field. And I got the guy over there to plow that up. I still have this peas that I'm working on getting harvested. I'm still on the first of 3 carrots. And it's basically a whole lot of just getting everything done. This guy, for the time being, is taking the carrots to the silo. The other one gets filled up and makes the run straight to the sale point, the farmer's market. It's probably not the best time of year to sell them, but at this point, I'm not even done with the first field. My storage point is almost full, and I still have more coming in from the greenhouses that are producing already. So the goal is everything harvested so that nothing goes to waste. And then we go with, once everything's under control, then we can start really worrying about growing what we need. And all of that. Again, with the carrot field, I am not going in any particular order. I'm just trying to get it done. Because after this one, there's still 2 more. And I don't want to just plow it up because I don't want all that to go to waste. Especially since each truckload gets me about $23,000. So even if I don't use them, I can take them over and sell them and make $23,000 a load to start making back some of the money that I've spent just to get things in place. Let's see if we go into the financing tab here. As you can see, livestock we've spent about $5,000. New vehicles, $4 million. Construction costs, $2.4 million. Production costs, $131,000. Property income is $145,000. Sold product is $1.7 million. So we're still not like on top of things. This amount here is from, and I don't know why it's that 1.9. It should have been an even 2 or 20 million that I brought in from one of the maps that I stopped working on. But I would like to start seeing this number get higher than these numbers. And of course, for the new vehicles, we've got 4.4 million. 1 million has been returned in selling vehicles that we're not using. So we're not making money yet. We're still spending a lot, but we are bringing in some income out of this. if I have... I think I have some of the preserved stuff that was made in the preserved food factory. I think I put some of that in the shed instead of selling it. I'll have to go take a look to see what's in there. Because I know I was putting some raw product in as well. Stuff that needs to get taken and reproduced to sell. Which of course that may change and just go to straight straight selling, because we have quite a bit of everything. And actually, what I need to do, I'm going to try to get at least one map here. Guessing he's full, that's the reason he's not running. Yeah. So we gotta get... this guy going. The way it works is right now I'm filling up the truck before I fill up this guy, the wagon here. So that whatever doesn't fit in the truck can go in the wagon, and the wagon goes to storage for now. Now if I fill up the silo, which I should be filling up here shortly, because I think we're at... let's check. We're at 831,000. It'll hold 1 million. So we've got a few loads left to get that full. But if I also start taking from the greenhouse and filling it off the greenhouse, that will fill it up faster. Okay, well, yes, I do have to keep production points going, but that's what I have the greenhouses for. Greenhouses will help me grow throughout the off season, to the point of possibly having to add more production points. And I tell you what, if I could get as many carrots to grow as these fields, if I had this much space, that would be awesome. I tried carrots last year. Finished pulling them up and everything, and they were... everything sprouted, but everything was baby. Little tiny carrots came out of everything. I didn't have like a real good full-size carrot. He is done, so we're going to go ahead and hit that button and get him started. Like I said, I'd like to at least get one full run out of them this morning before I close out and leave. The green bean field that I'm harvesting right over here, I did start harvesting him. He hasn't gotten very far yet because I'm not able to focus on him at the moment, but everything from him is going straight to the market because I already have a lot of green beans stored and more coming out of the greenhouse. I'm gonna go put this in the semi. It's not gonna fill it up though. I think if I was at 84 or 85% on this wagon, it would fill that truck. Back over to this one because this one's the longer one. So right now I have to be able to get another field finished plowing or harvesting before he gets done with that one, so I can keep him going. I also need to start freeing up some of these tractors to do planting. One of them needs to start planting and the other one needs to start needs to hook up to the trailer and start collecting bales off the other field up there. Bales, once they are collected, I'll be filling one barn or one of the sheds that has the bales in it already. That'll be what gets collected up. Once that is saved up, the rest of the straw will be forage wagon picked up. And then, to a certain extent, just go to that production point to turn it to silage, or it will be sold as well. Because yes, I do have animals that need it, but I should be able to I should have enough in store to not have to keep all of it. When I'm trying my best, I miss spots. And that's the thing about why I don't like doing the root crops, because you do a little space and it doesn't, the trucks don't hold a lot. So it's a lot, the trucks fill up a lot faster than they should. And I'm sure it's the same in the real world, but in the real world, there's probably, instead of just me running each piece of equipment myself, there's probably like farms have several of these plows able to run them in rows. And then they have, so if they have 3 or 4 of the machines, 3 or 4 tractors with wagons, and 6 to 8 people, they could get it knocked out pretty quick. I have one person, me, running one harvester, all of the tractors. I can automate some of the tasks. See, it looks like I didn't get much done, and because I didn't. And he's full again, so I need to go get him emptied again. He's filling up on that one. I'm going to take this one to keep him going. And my goal is, when I'm taking out these sections, is to find out where I can take out to be able to get him to go up and down each row and end up back here before filling up or being full. So then the wagons can stay closer to this side. Try to speed up the process as much as possible. And then once this one's done, it'll be the same thing with the peas, get it done. I'm thinking if things keep going the way they are, my silo will be full of carrots before I get done with this field. So the next one will just be the wagon trucks, 3 or 4 semis, all with the same task, to where I can just fill them up and get them all going. I don't want that one, I wanted this one. And I never remember to disable that mod for the damage. But I need to get that one disabled, because it's especially bad on the spinach harvester. He'll get about 4 rows, and then I get notified that he's broken. So I need to disable that mod completely, because it's not getting me anywhere with it. and basically what'll happen is once I get to the up and down fill point on this one, then I just take him and send him to the next field. I could also send him to the next carrot field as well and just have a wagon on him. But let's see what we can do here. I might do that too. Just get him take this guy here that I'm manually running and just move him to the second field. Let him get started on it while the other one finishes this one. Because at this point, gotta let it save. Yeah, we're still not even at the halfway point. And he didn't make it, he's down there. So I think my best bet's gonna just be to let him do his thing on this field with one wagon. They're both right here. One wagon on him. Then take this guy, start him on this field to start getting that field done. I will finish this little section that I started though, because but yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll just get him going on the next field. And then one of the wagon tractors will be with him, and one will be with the other one. And I'll probably have to get another semi for them both. So for the next couple weeks, or weekends, I should say, I am going to be a very busy person. So I can't say that I'm going to be able to get this done over the weekend, because I don't actually know how much time I'm going to have in the game this weekend. I have a vendor show to prepare for next weekend that Gavin Farm will be selling at. So that's going to be like a whole week prep thing. I have more stuff to get planted in the garden because it is that time of year. I'm going to finish up this little square that I cut out. And then I'll empty him and take him over and start the other field. Start trying to make headway on all of these fields. Oh, there, AI worker I has stopped. Vehicle is broken. That was this guy, and I fixed him when I was in game last night. So it's no longer it's not realistic if they break that much. If you can't get through an entire field doing the one job, you're the only job you have, because these guys can't plow, or yeah, they can't plow, they can't plant. All they do is harvest. If you can't get through a full field of harvesting before breaking down, things would cost a whole lot more to get carrots, because the equipment would cost so much more to maintain. But I only do Farming Simulator with a small hint of realism. Um, and that is simply because I've learned that with this game, it is just a game. And no matter how realistic you try to be, certain things, if you are playing like fully by the book realistic, certain things just don't add up. Like the wear and tear. Or the fact that the AI workers can't figure out, like with this field, I can't put this guy at the other end and have him do that side and have one work this side. They can't figure that out. They both try to be in the same spot doing the same thing. So it was basically, when I tried doing it, I had this guy was following the other guy, not collecting anything but a paycheck, and was wasting time whenever the other one stopped because he was full. He would get full, this guy wouldn't have anything. I let that run for about one cycle before I noticed, when I went to unload the first one, and it's like, well, why isn't the other one full too? They've been running the same amount of time. And that's because he was following exactly the other helper, except because the crop had already been harvested, he wasn't picking anything up. Alright, we'll get him going, unloading here. And while we do that, I'm going to switch the order up a little bit here. I was going straight to the outro screen and then to the chicken cam. We're going to go straight to the chicken cam first. Hang out with them for a few more minutes. Just the chickens, no graphics or anything on the screen. That will probably change. I will probably at least be putting my logo in this shot. Mainly to just try to keep people from stealing my stuff, because I see video theft happening way too much. But let's get the camera refreshed here. And there they are. They're all scratching. I threw their scratch grain out early this morning, before the stream instead of after, so give them a little bit more time in the run so that you guys can see them. We got one-legged chicken here, just hanging out on one leg. And hello. We got the door open to the nest box. One of them pushed it open. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. Another week is in the book. It is Friday. Like I said, I've got a lot to do this weekend, and all next week is going to be busy too. If I can get everything working properly, because I have a lot to do, we might, if I can get everything working, instead of doing my live stream on Farming Simulator, we'll probably be doing live streaming on some of the prep work that has to get done. I do have video of, like, I tilled up part of the garden, doing other things. To get that together in a video put together to post, that'll be coming soon. One of the things I have to get done this weekend. And I do have some changes coming up. And I don't know if they're going to get unveiled this weekend or if I'm going to wait until Monday's stream to do that. And they all ran away. Camera came on, they all ran away. So stay tuned for that. As soon as I can get a live stream setup going and working, I've tried doing a live planting video and the computer didn't work. I have changed the setup for that to hopefully be able to do it. There'll probably be some popping up or notifications popping up this weekend if I get a chance. With everything else going on, if I get a chance to do some testing, I'm going to be doing testing on equipment and getting the stream going that way. So if you see that and you want to pop in and say hello while I'm testing, if I'm not, it won't be looking at the computer, so I might be able to see the comments. I might have to get back to them later afterwards. I have my phone that lets me see comments from everybody, but to be looking at my phone the whole time means I can't get work done. So I'd be checking it every once in a while. Right. With that, strip down. We're moving to another field with this guy real quick. I'd like to thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate the views. I do know that I don't get many during the live stream, but I do have people watching after. And I don't know how long you guys, if you watch this far, Fuck has something to say to you. But I really appreciate the views. If you guys have comments on how I can improve or things that you want to see besides the chickens or the Farming Simulator, which is mostly what's on stream right now, please let me know. Other than that, I'm out. I gotta go to work. I gotta get everything ready for everything coming up. And I have to go out and farm my yard. So, go out, farm your yards. Have a good day. Have a good weekend. We'll see you Monday. Bye, y'all.